Hello, family. This is your host, Tiara J. And I want to thank you for tuning in to Time with T podcast, where we are trusting ourselves more every day to evolve effortlessly. I hope everybody has been doing well. I hope everybody has been staying safe out here. And making sure y'all keeping in contact with y'all family and y'all friends. Like, I have lost friends back at home in St. Louis this year, and it's been an eye-opener for me. When I think about people, like, I can randomly think of people, like some people I ain't talked to in years, but if I randomly think about somebody now, I'm reaching out. I'm looking you up on Facebook, because if you just randomly think about a person, it has to be for a reason, right? At least that's what I think anyway. So I just been reaching out to people like that I just randomly think of, just to say, hey, how you doing? Are you all right? I just thought about you. Just checking in on you. And don't second guess yourself when you're reaching out to people that you haven't talked to in a while, because some people really need that. Some people need somebody to reach out to them, and that could make their day just hearing from an old friend that they haven't heard to in years. So make sure y'all are reaching out, trusting your intuitions and your gut feelings when it comes to reaching out to people. Again, thank you so much for everybody that has been supporting Time with T podcast by listening, by sharing. I have been invited to an event for this Sunday. It is a breast cancer awareness event. I will be going live on my Facebook group page. And if you are not already a part of that group, go to Facebook, type in Time with T podcast, and you will find my group there. Please join. And I really appreciate you guys. So this episode, which is episode 4, I'm going to be talking about closure, because closure is something that we all have been through, and we all had to close a door. Either a door was closed on us, whether it was with a relationship or whether it was with a job. I'm going to even keep it funky. It could be with a situationship. So closure is something that sometimes we don't get closure. We want that closure, but sometimes we don't get it. And I just want to kind of talk about that a little bit today. And I believe that sometimes we really have to take our minds back and look at situations as a whole and see what the missing pieces were that could have led up to the ending of whatever that situation may be. And I know that we put our time and our energy and feelings into these situations, and investing time is something that you cannot get back. But if a person not investing time into you, then that situation needs to end anyway. And we spend so much emotional time thinking about that person or that situation and wanting to be in that situation, but nothing is being reciprocated. And then all of a sudden the situation ends. You ended up getting ghosted by a person, or the other person that you're dealing with just throw in the towel and don't even give you an explanation. Their mood changes. Everything's different. Nothing's the same. And you left wondering, what the hell just happened? What I want to say to you, if you in that situation and you are waiting around for closure, you may never get it. Sometimes it's really better to just let things be and let people go. Don't chase for answers, and don't expect explanations to be given to you, because a lot of times they're not going to be given to you. And sometimes a lot of us can't even accept the truth, because sometimes the truth hurt like hell, and it does. But me personally, I'm going to respect you more with you telling me the truth than you telling me a beautiful lie. And sometimes people know that certain people cannot accept the truth, so sometimes they just decide to just walk away and just let it be. And I know that is a very hurtful thing. It is very hurtful to sit in that place of feeling like, man, I don't know what happened. I need closure. I need to know what happened. I need to know what I did. I need to know if we can fix it. I need to know where the problem started. But sometimes, baby, you ain't gonna get that. Sometimes you just gonna have to sit in that hurt temporarily. You're going to have to cry it out. You're going to have to get a book and write it out. Do something. But you can't stay in that place of hurt because you weren't able to get your closure from the person that decided to walk away from you. The longer you stay in a realm of needing closure, the longer you hurting yourself. Those people's actions is all the closure that you need. Don't search for any more answers, because you're not going to get it. Silence, them not contacting you, being left on read and messages and things like that. Let that be your closure. Let that be your answer. Take that for what it is and move on. Because while you still stuck waiting for an answer as to why this person has ghosted you, has left your life, not contacting you, not reaching out to you, not giving you the attention that you want, they over there living their best life. They done already moved on, probably to the next person. So I say this to say, y'all, look, closure. Yes, it's a process. It's a process when you are expecting that explanation and you don't get it. So it's a process to kind of work through that. And I get it. And myself, I've been there before too. I've been there before where I was left wondering what happened and feeling like what I could have done differently. And all along, the problem wasn't really with me. I was just probably more hurt at the fact that I didn't do the ghosting. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I didn't do the ghosting. The ghosting got done to me. So I was feeling a little bit worse about the situation just because the shoe was on the other foot. It wasn't me doing the ghosting. And sometimes it hurts more because some of us are used to being that person to just cut people off. I'm cutting you off. I'm cutting you off. I'm cutting you off. I ain't never been cut off by other people though, because you do the cutting off first. But when it happened to you, whoo, child, that shit hurts sometimes. I know it do. But y'all, closure. Don't wait around for it. Don't sit in that misery. Don't sit in that hurt and that pain. If you know that you've done all that you can and you've been the best person that you can be in the situation, if it didn't work out in your favor, if that person exit left without an explanation, without giving you the answers that you needed, let that be your answer, love. Let that be your answer right there. Pick yourself up and move on. And that is my word for y'all today. I really just had to kind of touch on closure because I know some people that are close to me that are going through closure periods right now. And it's not something easy to deal with, especially if you have to close a door or a door has been closed on you that you didn't even see coming. If it was unexpected, it hurts, but it's something that we can all work through. Talk to a friend, talk to people that you really trust. if it's something that you feel like you having a difficult time with dealing with on your own. And it's like I said, it's okay. Like, recognize that you're hurting, admit that you're in pain because of the situation, but please don't wait around and expect that person or that situation, that you're gonna get all the answers that you really need, because you're probably not. So that is the ending of this podcast, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will be hosting again a live podcast on my Facebook group this Sunday, which is October 30th, here in Highland Springs, Virginia. It is a flag football game that will be going on, that's sponsored by Cap City Characters here in Richmond, Virginia. And I was invited to come and set up and just do a live on Facebook with my Facebook group, which is Time with T Podcast. And I'm very excited, y'all. Like, I'm so excited. I'm new to this. I'm still doing some research. I'm a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I know I got it. So I hope you guys are able to tune in and actually see the live. Make sure you please follow my Facebook page again, which is Time with T Podcast on Facebook. I also have a Instagram page. It's called Time with T Podcast. You guys can also reach me. If you want to send me like a personal message or anything like that, you can DM me on either of those platforms. And I also have an email address. It's timewitht@gmail.com. So there's multiple ways to reach me if needed. If you guys have any ideas or suggestions about topics that you want me to discuss, if you're going through a situation and you just really want to talk to somebody, you really need some advice, and you don't want your name out there, you want to be completely anonymous, you can also hit me up for that as well. And I will give you my answer on the next episode. So I love you guys. Again, thank you so much for tuning in today. Make sure you go onto YouTube, like, subscribe, and also share. And the love has been so real. Until next time, family, you guys stay safe. I love you guys. Peace.